Hello to all traders and welcome to another Market Insights video brought to you once again by Orbex. So we're looking at the euro dollar as we're digesting the news from the FOMC meetings last night, and it has to be said that they are going to still raise rates, but maybe not so aggressively. They're going to actually see what the data is going to be like and then make their decision going forward, as the euro dollar is starting to look like it's going to hit parity once again. It's dived down. It actually pushed up 30 pips when the news was announced, but since the morning session has dived down over 60 pips so far today. We'll look on the chart shortly. So what does this mean for the US economy in general? Well, you could say it is a little bit undecided. You know, the Fed is looking for this 2% inflationary target, which is not looking like it's going to happen anytime soon. So on the flip side of that, it is looking to actually keep raising rates until it does come down. But how far will these rate hikes go? We'll find out in their September meeting next. But if we look on other characteristics like the Dow, we are seeing a 14% hike in prices since it hit a bottom in the middle of June, which was just a few months ago. So there are hit and misses for all sides of the market. So we'll look at what the best opportunities are for you as a trader. So looking on the euro dollar, first of all today, I've got it on the daily chart with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud. Now I've just pulled it back to when the year began on this pretty much big peak when it went above 123 for the first time in a while. But since then, as you can see, deterioration in the currency pair. This is where we hit parity, and now we saw a bit of a bounce in the last few sessions. But you know, from pretty much the beginning, the back end of last week, we've seen this drop of above 103. Now we're trading in the mid 102 section, so over 100 pip move. And if I put it down even further on a 1 hour chart, so I just want to emphasize when the news was announced for the FOMC yesterday, we did see this move to the upside roughly about 30 pips and this kind of false spike here. But since then, as you can see, we've plummeted through the 102 handle, now trading in the below the 102 handle now, in the mid 101 area, and parity is not really far off. If we just put it back a few sessions, we are seeing now possibly these areas being tested once again. For me, it will be a case of if we can break past the previous zone, which was only a few days ago, and then we'll see if that's going to have any more of a significance in price action as well. Not too much in the way of divergences on the RSI. We're keeping it very much near term at the moment because a lot of traders are asking me, can you do 30-minute charts, 1 minute charts, because 1 hour charts, because it is looking like a lot of this data will start moving very, very quickly. We've got also retail sales for the UK tomorrow as well. So let's just check on what's happening with the UK, with cable. We are looking like it will still be negative territory for retail sales tomorrow. But what will this mean again? So, you know, a little bit like the euro dollar, from the middle of the year, we had more of a dramatic downturn in the euro dollar because it was more higher than cable. But this deterioration started at the middle of the year, in the middle of last year, and we keep on moving lower and lower. Again, we saw a bit of a bounce, a little bit like the euro dollar, for some positivity, but since then we are having well, you could say an opposite of a V-shaped recovery really. We are now looking for prices to start testing this particular handle once again, roughly at the 118. If it does break that, then we could see even fresher lows, and with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud, you can see all the resistance happening at the lower border. It's failing to break through, and in doing so, sending prices lower. So this is an indication that prices could actually start getting a little bit more negative in the near term as well. If we look on the 4 hour chart for cable though, I just removed some of these drawings so it's a little bit easy to see. We are now seeing what could be a possible 50-50 move. We are now seeing if it's going to start moving to previous lows or if we can find some support and a bounce. Currently, if we look at the levels here from the last time around, that we saw this kind of false break, which wasn't so long ago at the beginning of August. We did see a move to the upside, but then again, as you can see, it has been trending in this kind of sideways pattern for a few sessions now. So what will become of it? We'll have to see what the next details are for cable. As I said, retail sales tomorrow early morning, so that will give us a good indication. If it's already priced in, we are expecting it to be still in negative territory, so possibly it won't weigh on prices too much However, we could see possible upspring due to this slight bullish divergence on the RSI. So just keep that in mind as well when you're looking at all the major pairs in the Forex market. And we are now seeing another look at what could be progressively moving higher in the near term as well. So thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget to comment and give me your feedback on our YouTube channel where this video will be posted, and we'll speak again next time around. Bye for now.